Ryan Smith, ladies and gentlemen, a NFL draft pick. First of all, Ryan, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Blab.
Appreciate it.
All right, so we'll set this up for the folks that are just joining us. Again, Ryan Smith from his home in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. He has just been selected in the 4th round of the NFL draft by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ryan, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. Please tell us, what was that moment like for you?
I don't know. I honestly didn't expect him to come. A couple teams, so Browns called me this morning before the draft even started. And, they were saying they hope they get me. And I've been getting a lot of those phone calls. So when Tampa called, I really didn't know what the phone call was about. But when they actually said, Ryan, we're going to make you a buck, my heart dropped. I don't know what I did. It's amazing.
That's great. So take us through that, leading up to that. Obviously, anxious moments on the edge of your seat. Kind of take us through what was that like for you and your family joining you at home?
It's been a long 3 days. I honestly expected to go yesterday, but I didn't. And I'm human, I got off a little disappointed, but I didn't lose my faith. I know that I was going to go today. I didn't know when. I was just being patient. I know God teach me patience. Because I know I got to work on that. But it's a blessing for it to be over, to know where I'm going. Florida, when I visit Tampa when I went on my visit, and I was saying I could see myself playing here under these coaches, and I'm just happy. I'm really happy.
That's great. So you mentioned Tampa Bay. Obviously, you had some conversations with them. Did you have a visit with them? And take us through that. What was that like visiting with the Buccaneers when you went down there?
Yeah, I visited them. That was my 4th visit when I went with them. And when I went there, they had the best facility I've ever seen. The facility it's amazing. And I just met with all the coaches and everything. And I met some of the players. I seen the locker room. I seen everything. And the environment, I was saying to myself, I could see myself playing here, if they were to draft me. And look where I am. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. What did they tell you about kind of your role with the team and how would that play out?
They big on special teams. They're really big on special teams. They like my quickness, my burst, and my attitude on the field. When they called today, they told me they're going to start me at safety to see how that plans out first, but it's no big deal. Hey, I'm in there.
That's right.
Safety, I can play corner. I played safety before, so it's nothing new. And they asked how can I help the return, help the special teams. I did that as well in college. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I'm gonna get right for real.
Well, I'm sure we probably have some Buccaneers fans watching because they don't know a lot about you. So yeah. To the Buccaneers fans watching, what is it that you're going to bring to the Bucs?
Me, I have a chip on my shoulder. I've been down all my life, and somebody that works hard knowing they don't have it yet, I'm not the type of person that thinks I already got it. So, I'm giving them my all and 10 times more. It's just all my life I've been doubted. All my life I had to work hard and prove myself, and there's nothing new here. I still got something to prove. So they're gonna get my all and then some. They're gonna see why I should have went early in this draft. They're gonna see that.
So what are you looking forward to most about your National Football League experience?
I just want to learn. I know it's a lot to learn. I'm raw. I know it's a lot to learn out there for me to be taught, and I want to see how great I can be. I know I'm nowhere near my best ability. I haven't peaked yet, so it's like me learning from the vets and them teaching me. It's like I'm going to be that much better, and I just want to see how great I can be, how great I'm going to be, and everybody going to see what I can bring to the team.
Well, obviously, you don't get to this position without the help of a lot of people. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of give you an opportunity to kind of shout out and give thanks to people who have really been instrumental in you getting to this point.
Well, first of all, God, that's number one off the bat. Secondly, my family, my mother, my father, my sister, my brother. It started off in high school with my coach Parrish. That's my favorite coach. I ain't going to lie, that's my favorite coach. Started off, I want to thank Coach Frazier for giving me the opportunity. He gave me the partial scholarship to go to Central. Coach Morgan, Coach George, they took me in open arms. the new coaching staff and Coach McAdam came in. They believed in me to go to play corner. Coach McCoy, he taught me how to play corner, to actually play the position. I already had the ability, but to actually learn the position, that meant a lot. I think that got me here today. Coach Riley for believing in me. I mean, keep working me, keep pushing me. Coach Lee, I love those guys, man. I want to thank Sean. I want to thank you. I want to thank the whole NCCU staff, everybody, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Great. Again, we're with Ryan Smith, who was picked in the 4th round by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of North Carolina Central University. Again, for those that don't know your story, Ryan, I mean, for a lot of these guys in this draft, it's been a lifelong dream to be selected in the NFL draft, but that wasn't the case for you. That wasn't your dream as a child growing up. You were more interested in the round bouncing ball, right? Tell us that story.
I mean, my mother made me play sports. She forced me to play football. I wanted to play basketball. And when I say I cried my eyes out to not play football, and she made me play. She made me play. The thing about it is I was so good at it. I just didn't want to play. And everybody would say, why do you want to play? You're good. I just didn't want to play. I want to play basketball. And my uncle, he was my coach for one team. Then I had another coach for another team. And it was just my love. And I always started. I was always that guy. But, as you get older, I'm not that tall. I'm not 6'5", I'm only 6 feet. So, unless I'm the man in my state or in the world, I'm not going to get that big of a chance to go play basketball. So football took over, and I just started loving everything about it.
And talk to us about your journey to NCCU. How did you end up here? Because you only played that 1 year of high school football. So there wasn't a lot of attention to you. That's
how I ended up at Central, honestly. I feel like if I played more years in high school, I wouldn't have been at Central. I would have probably took a bigger school. But, everything happens for a reason. And I'm glad I did take Central. I earned my full scholarship when I was offered a partial. And I just did my thing. That's a blessing. I'm happy. I want to change anything.
Take us through your career at NCCU. What are some of the more memorable moments for you?
Football-wise, I would say my first interception against Duke, I was a freshman, and that was a big moment. Even though they called it back, I was pretty upset about that. But at the same time, people started to notice me, what I can do, even though I wasn't the biggest out there. But I can play, and it don't matter what school you go to. Talent is talent. And that was my biggest memorable moment, just because it was my first interception there. And my second, I guess, when we won this year's championship against A&T, only because I felt like, I contributed more than I did my junior year when we beat them. And it was at their house. It was at their house when, all the disrespect we were getting from them and other teams, how, they already planned that A&T was going to beat us that last game of the season. To go out there with a bang and with another ring, I mean a lot.
That's great. And tell us what it was like to actually line up and play defense alongside your brother, Trey.
Oh, yeah, man. Boy. I mean, that's all my life. We always been on the same side of the ball. Like, when we played, I was a receiver. He was at tight end. I'm at safety. He at D and linebacker. We always together, and I trust him. A play could be called, but we might switch up something just because I know he's going to be. He know where I'm going to be. Something like that. That chemistry we got, it's amazing. I mean, he wanted to take a different path, and I respect that he's doing this thing and doing my thing. But, I love playing with that boy all my life, but it came to an end, sadly, but it's okay.
You'll always have those memories, though.
Always have those memories. Got pictures and everything. I always have those memories.
Again, we're with Ryan Smith, North Carolina Central University, and he is a graduate. Again, how important was it for you and your family for you to have earned your degree before taking this journey to the NFL?
That was great. It's crazy. Before I came to college, I told my mother, I'm going to the NFL in 3 years, so I can't get my degree. And she always say, you're going to get your degree. Like, if I get drafted, if I go out early, I might get my degree. But, when you get older, you realize how important that is. It's a blessing I got mine. I planned it out perfectly. I knew I redshirted, so I stayed in school for 4.5 years so I can play that extra year, and I graduated right after. So, it was perfect time, perfect planning. And the NFL is really big on you finishing school. So the fact that I already did it, they're not going to be on my butt about it because I already got my degree. So that's good.
That's great. Again, if you're joining us here on Blab, we thank you so much. If you have a question, you can either post it on the live chat or you can call in and ask Ryan a question yourself. So, Ryan, for those high school prospects out there that want to live out the dream that you're living now, and they're being recruited by small schools or HBCUs, and they're a little uncertain, what do you have to say to them?
Just let me be an example of that. If you have talent, if you can play ball, if you truly love it, you're going to put in the work. It don't matter what school you go to. Nobody knows about North Carolina Central University, because I didn't when I come out of high school. But look who found me. If you make some noise, they will find you no matter where you go. It's going to be some doubts, and you gotta work your way up through that. But that's life. People going to doubt you. Just keep doing your thing, stay positive, and work. They're going to find you. Dreams do come true.
That's great. So what's the next step for you when you talk with the Bucs? What kind of schedule did they give you?
Yeah, I fly out next Thursday. So I got a couple of days to enjoy my family, and next Thursday, go to work. It's time to go to work. It's my job. And it's good. I can only focus on football. I don't got to worry about school or nothing. Just football, and that's so wonderful.
That's great. Well, Ryan, we appreciate you taking the time. So does this mean, if you don't have to go Thursday, does this mean you're going to make an appearance at the Eddies on Monday, the NCCU Athletics Awards program?
Yeah, I might ask my mother if she don't mind me going back to school real quick. I know she always say, I don't want you on the road all the time. Like, I can. So we'll see.
Tell her she's worried. Tell her she can drive you.
You're right. I tell her that.
What was her reaction when you got the call and found out?
She broke down, started crying. She saw my face yesterday. She saw my face this morning. I actually woke up crying. I got on my hands and knees, started praying. I really felt that frustration yesterday. I really thought I was going, and the disappointment. I'm only human, So I really felt that, but I kept the faith. And when my name got called early 4th round, she just boo-hoo, started crying. She just hugged me for like 5 minutes and just embraced the moment.
All right. Well, we've got a question here from Danielle. She says, Ryan, what sacrifices did you make to achieve greatness?
Well, time. I think time was a big thing. And the fact that I was in school as well, it's a lot. You're going to want to do a lot of things, but you got to really gotta go for what you want to do in life. You got to sacrifice time in the fun thing. You might can't do everything fun because what you want to do in life, you have to put more effort into that. So me, football, I want to go work out or something rather than go party or something like that. Or even, when you after a Saturday game, my body's banged up and it's a party afterwards. I'm not gonna go to the party. I'm gonna rest my body so I can be ready for practice next Monday and Tuesday, something like that, And I'm studying film, like say time, studying film, all that stuff. I had to sacrifice a lot of that, and it's worth it. It all paid off. So I say time.
All right. Let's see. We've got another question from Danielle. Thank you, Danielle, for posting the questions. What do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy to be. That's a good question. My legacy would be. Shoot. I don't know. I guess my personality, the kind of guy I am, and the work I put in. So I guess I really don't know how to put it. Honestly, I can't even answer that question right now.
Okay. Well, if it comes to you a little later on, you can let us know. We've got a question here from Patricia Murray with the Durham Skywriter, and we thank you so much, Patricia, for introducing us to Blab and this platform. And if you want to check out her, she does a great job in covering what's going on in the city of Durham. You can check her out at the Durham Skywriter. She asked, so where will you live? She's curious about, NFL guys that are from, like for you, you're from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, but now all of a sudden you're drafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So does this mean you're going to pack up and move there? I mean, how does that all work out? What do you anticipate there?
Your guess is as good as mine. I just got drafted. I don't know. My mother and everything, we were looking up where I get drafted. We were looking up places where I can live, but I wasn't going to buy a house right away because I'm be by myself. I probably going to rent. It's gonna be me and my dog. So it's gonna be us two. So I'm probably gonna rant. I don't think I won't buy it right away. But that's, I mean, my guess is as good as hers.
If you had to describe this whole journey from your freshman year, when you were dreaming of and telling people you were going to the NFL, but you were 165 pounds, a partial scholarship guy, and to where you are today, how would you describe that?
Frustrating.
Oh,
very frustrating, but it's like it's so many emotions. You have your ups and downs. You know, football. You know, you get hurt. You have bad games. You have people talking about you, doubting you, saying you're this, saying you're that. And like that's life. But at the same time, you know, this is a worldwide sport when everybody sees it, and you really got to put a lot of work into it. So I could say it's frustrating. It's like amazing at the same time. You just go through ups and downs, a lot of emotions, and you just got to know how to take it.
All right. And we've got a lot of NCCU fans tuning in and watching. I saw that Ronald Gant, who's a huge NCCU Eagle fan, he said congratulations on 4 great years. What do you have to say to NCCU fans? You got fellow students that have supported you, you know, the faculty and staff, just generally to NCCU Eagles. What kind of message would you say to them?
I want to say thank y'all for everything. I want to say thank you for the support. If you doubt me, thank you for the doubts. But the support means more than anybody in this world can know. And I can't really express how I felt through this whole process, this whole NFL process from the last game of my season to now. And I see all that. And I thank God every day for people like you guys, you know, supporting me and having my back, even when I was down, even when I'm up. Y'all never left my side, you know, you stayed positive. I really appreciate that. And that pushes me. That drives me more than you think. And I continue to be there for me, support me while I'm in the league. You know, my ups and downs, going to be some ups and downs, but just stay there with me. And I'm going to have a long career.
Well, we got you, Ryan. We got you.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations again to you. We know that you're going to be an outstanding representation of North Carolina Central University, and we wish you all the best, Ryan. Take care.
Thank you. You take care, sir.
All right. So long.